Welcome back for another edition of Monster Antenna's Evil Video. My name is Dante. I'm going to be reviewing Resident Evil 7 due to the fact that Resident Evil 8 Village will be coming out soon. I will run through my list of pros and cons, and then I'll come to a consensus by the end. First and foremost, I am very much a Resident Evil fan. The very first video game that I do remember beating completely besides Super Mario was Resident Evil 4. And that has still stand alone to be one of my favorite video games to this day. What I will say that is probably one of my favorite things about this game is the fact that it's in first person. This is the first time that first person has been done in the Resident Evil series. It helps for how tight-knit the house actually is in the entire property that you'll be playing the whole game on. Speaking of the property, the graphics and the attention to detail are amazing in this game. When something needs to be gross, it is gross. When something needs to be grotesque, it is grotesque. When something needs to be emotional, it's emotional. The attention to detail is incredible in this game. Let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay itself, I really enjoy, but that said, I love survival horror. It's not for everybody. Kara, who's on the show, did not want any part of playing the game at all. Luckily, the game plays out like a movie, so whoever's watching really can enjoy it. For those who like to collect things in video games, between the weapon progression and the item hunting, you will have a field day in what happens. The story itself is done very well with a small circulated cast of 7 characters, whom all of which get their moment in the light. Cons? There's not a whole lot of enemy variety, and once you get their pattern down, killing them is pretty easy. And a big con for me was that the ending fell kind of flat. Once you hit the final boss, you find the challenges that came before this were much harder than the boss at hand. All in all, I found that Resident Evil 7 is a landmark in horror games and gets me excited for Resident Evil 8 Village. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We are new and we are always reading our comments section, so go ahead and leave us a comment and tell us what you think of Resident Evil 7. This has been another edition of Evil Video.